Hi, good morning, dear friends. Welcome back for our English classes. Dear friends, as we have been looking into the tenses deeply, we study different sort of sentences. And now, as we have already studied how to interchange tenses, during this sessions we are looking at how WH questions from each tense they differ and how should we really make them. So previously we saw 4 tenses of present and we made the questions. Now in this particular lecture we will try to see WH questions with past tense. Okay, dear friends? Yes. So now we have simple past tense. Once again, whenever you come across these sessions of mine, in order to make questions, please go back to the pages where you have written down your tenses in details. Okay, so I hope you have kept your book opened and you will see how the sentence, the formations, the usages, and how can we make into positive sentences, negative sentences, questions and negative questions. So now let us see, some of the questions are with WH and some of the questions they are with auxiliary verbs. So let me tell you how we make questions of WH in active and how do we change them keeping the same format, keeping the same meaning, okay, but from changing from active to passive. Okay, so we will now see sentence number 1. Once again, dear friends, in order to make sentences and questions, you require auxiliary verb did. Sentence number 1. What did the teacher teach? What did the teacher teach? So, would you like to give answer? Okay, and your time starts now. You can write down your answer. Okay, dear friends, I'll be showing you the answer, but please try not to copy that. Okay, now when it is simple past tense, when we have asked question with did, when it needs to be changed into passive, we use either was or were. Okay, so you have the answer here. Okay, dear friends, so this is the answer. What was taught by the teacher? So that is the answer of simple past tense first sentence. Okay, yes, here is the sentence. What did the teacher teach? And here the first answer is what was taught by the teacher. If again I would like to tell my dear friends, if there is a question, it will remain a question. If it's a negative, it will remain a negative sentence. Yes, we will go back. I know, my dear friends, you have already watched the answers, but please try learning from your perspective. When you learn them right, they will help you. Okay, and further on, whenever you don't have the answers in front of you, you may be right. Now we will look into the second sentence. The second sentence is, when did he play cricket? When did he play cricket? So now the question is with when, indicating time. We don't have to answer, we only need to change into passive. So the answer is, when was cricket played by him? When was cricket played by him. Okay, dear friends. Now, sentence number 3. Meanwhile, I expect you to write all these questions and answers in your notebook. Let us now see sentence number 3. When did they sing songs? When did they sing songs? Now, common rules you should never forget, dear friends, that subject changes into object. Objects is turned into subject. We need to find out which is the tense. Now we are only working here with simple past tense, and at the same time which is the auxiliary verb. The past participle should be carried forward with the verb. Okay, so here we have, why did they sing songs? Now if you turn this into passive, remember your object here it is in plural. Okay, so that is more than one songs. So therefore, while answering into passive, we need to have one thing in mind, that we need to use either from was or were. So with the plural songs, if understood according to the pronouns, they will say they, because that is third person plural, more than one songs or two songs. Therefore, they will go with were. Okay, in present tense it should go with are, and in past tense it should go with were. Therefore, here it is simple past tense and we will write they were. Okay, so the answer should be by whom. Remember, sorry, we are looking at the third answer. Why were songs sung by them? You see, so why did they sing songs? That is a question. And why were songs sung by them? That is the answer. Okay, we come back to the fourth sentence. The fourth sentence, dear friends, the fourth sentence is, who punished the students? Who punished the students? Now, you know, my dear friends, whenever there is a question with who, while answering into passive, you are supposed to change with by whom. Okay, meanwhile I am doing it slowly. The precise reason is that you may copy the question in your notebook and can attempt an answer. Okay, yes. So what should be the answer? So answer for fourth sentence is, by whom were the students punished? By whom were the students punished? And that becomes the right answer. Okay, good. We will go back with the simple auxiliary verbs. How do we make into passive? Okay, so did you do that? Did you do that? Suppose there is a question you want to ask someone directly, but sometime you may person may feel bad when you ask, did you do that? But there is a polite way of asking the same question, and that is to say, was that done by you? So you see, did you do that? It looks like you are directly blaming someone. Okay, but was that done by you? You slowly, you just change the language, change the formation into passive, and the person may not feel same blame as we feel or as one feels into active narration. Okay, yes, so the answer for fifth is, was that done by you? Okay, now we will go back to the questions and we will try to see the last and sixth sentence. Did they bring fresh vegetables? Did they bring fresh vegetables? So again it is simple past tense and the answer should be were fresh vegetables brought by them. Okay, so dear friends, there is both the slides I have kept open for you. I want you all that should write these sentences down in your notebook, because they are really going to be of a great help. There's a time allotted to you, better write them down. Suppose you have made mistakes while attempting the answers. The screen shows you now the answers. Better take them down. Okay? Good. Now we will again move with next tense. Next tense is going to be past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. So, we have kept the same examples, but what have we done? We have changed the formations. Yes. So, that is going to be much more easier. You don't need to understand the words themselves. Okay. What was the teacher teaching? You see? Dear friends, there are a couple of slides. Now, this time, I don't want you to take slide by slide or sentence by sentence. First, we will discuss all 5 questions and then I will give you the answers. But now, this time, you will have to write your questions and attempt giving answers. Sentence number 1 is, what was teacher teaching? What was the teacher teaching? Sentence number 2. When was he playing cricket? When was he playing cricket? See, if you go back to the tenses, how do we make sentences and questions and negatives and negative questions? They are given in one example. Now here we have made plenty of examples, so to say larger number, so that we know how from each tense we can make WH question. So second question is, okay, the second question is, when was he playing cricket? Third question, why were they singing songs? Why were they singing songs? Question number 4 is going to be, who was punishing the students? Who was punishing the students? And question number 5 is, were you doing that? Were you doing that? So that is going to be question from auxiliary verb. Okay. Now I hope you have written the sentences down, and some of you must be waiting to write the right answer direct. But I want, dear friends, that you better attempt answers yourself. Okay, do not expect ready-made answer always from the teacher. If you try attempting, you will definitely learn how to change into. You need to keep up the same format as has been given into the tenses. Okay. So I hope you have written down your answers. Now we will change the slides with the answers. Okay. So the answers are here. Past continuous tense answers. Answers for number 1. Answer for number 1. So that is, what was being taught by the teacher? So what was the teacher teaching? An answer is going to be, what was being taught by the teacher? Answer number 2. When was cricket being played by him? See, being is should be there. Being should be there. Is must here. Okay. In present continuous tense, past continuous tense. Okay. Both the continuous tense. Future continuous we cannot change into passive. But when it comes to the present continuous and past continuous, being should be there. So answer number 1. What was being taught by the teacher? Rectify yourself, dear friends. Don't try to write now. You were supposed to write your answers. I am not able to see you. You need to be truthful. Answer number 2. When was cricket being played by him? Please check out where have you made a mistake. Answer number 3. Why were songs being sung by them? Why were songs being sung by them? Answer number 4. By whom were the students being punished? By whom were the students being punished? And answer number 5 is going to be, was that being done by you? Were you doing that? Okay, you see. Once again, if you want to have look at the questions, they are here in front of you. Okay, you can read them, copy there, and according to the date, dear friends, according to the date and series of the lectures, next time when we meet, I would like to see your notebook properly, because we have everything registered. We are getting every day link. We have everything softly done with us. So when you are ready with those sentences, it would be of a great help. So now in front of the screen, you have the answers, and I hope you are doing well, and we will keep doing with the next tense as well. Okay? Thank you, dear friends.